I get home that night, take out the last volume, give it to him next time I see him. Not a big deal at all. Or so I think. My name's Salim Siddiqui. This is the strangest story you've ever heard. Ibn Kathir, the most well-known scholar amongst most Muslims, his book of history called Al-Bidayah wa Nihaya, from the beginning to the end. And the Sheikh asked me for the last volume, which is the section on the signs of the end of days of Ibn Kathir. Oh, brothers and sisters, that's all the Sheikh does, is just ask for the book. Has the game been played on you? Have you played the game? My name's Salim Siddiqui, and I'm telling you a story that is stranger than you've ever heard. And I've got to ask you, brothers and sisters, many people claim to think they understand what's going on. They all say, yeah, we know the Quran and Sunnah. We know the true knowledge. We have understood many, many things, and we are so wise. And they come back, it's the States, and you're listening to them all, and they're all preaching different things, and they tell you all kinds of different stories. You know, there's scholars out there. You listen to them. They speak English very well. They quote you the stories of the prophets. And they will tell you from Adam all the way to the final messenger. And they will tell you every single verse in Arabic and in English. From beginning to end. Such a beautiful recitation in Arabic. Such a beautiful narration in English. And they will tell you every single hadith about every single subject from beginning to end. As if going through the index of every single thing. Reciting the hadith in Arabic. Then reciting the translation in English from beginning to end, hour after hour, a 20-hour session on the stories of the prophets, telling you every verse on the subject and every hadith on the subject. And those who are in the West who don't have any knowledge and listen to this for the first time, they hear, wow, this is just amazing. He's just told us every single verse and every single hadith in Arabic and English both. That is beautiful. And they say, yeah, well now I'm here in the West. You heard me do that. Now you call me Sheikh, and everybody calls them Sheikh. They've recited every single verse and every single hadith. Arrow after arrow after arrow after arrow coming out at them. Wow, it's so beautiful. Oh, the signs of the Day of Judgment. There's other series and other sheikhs in English and in Arabic. Every single hadith, every single verse about the end of times, every single translation of every single verse narrated, then every single hadith from the beginning to end. A whole index. You can listen to it for 20 hours and the person calling them a sheikh will narrate every single verse and hadith in order from the book from beginning to end. And when they're done, everybody's listening in English says, wow, that's so beautiful. Sheikh. My name's Salim Siddiqui. I don't do that kind of stuff at all. If you want an index of verses and an index of ahadith, then go get an index. If you want a program that will narrate to you every single word from the book, then just find a program. I am your brother and I have a heart. Do you have a heart? You see, I'm confused because my heart is hurting so much. I want to be with my father and I can't. And I'm angry with my father because I can't be with him. And I'm angry at myself because I can't be with him. And I'm numbing my heart because I don't want to feel anything. And the only plan that I can think of is just keep playing the game and working for the money and turn my heart into stone and numb myself because I can't feel. But everything around you wants to get you back in, right? Or you try to get out, but they pull you back in, you know? Now the FBI wants me to come in. Of course, they always want you to be a snitch or be a double crosser on your own people, and everybody out there wants to know, you know, what happens if you go work for the government or if you go work on the inside, or if you go be in the military, or if you go work as an agent, or if you go work in some kind of organization, then you're a turncoat and you're selling out your people. And people start to think, Salim, I'm telling people that the FBI has come and they've interrogated me a few times, and people are starting to say now, we need to start training our people on how to be approached, because so many people are getting picked up and being harassed, and people are getting a little afraid and they're not sure what their rights are. And we're that community now, and people are looking at me and they're saying, you're going to law school, you need to start taking more, active involvement. And I don't want to be involved in anything. I'm not the guy you're looking for. And you start to think, if you start to do stuff, people are going to think you sold them out. Even some of the brothers, even those who were close to me, even the brother who was a mujahid, many of them think, when you go to Saudi, then you come back and now you're probably going to toe the line of the Saudi government now. You're going to follow all the Saudi sheikhs, and, whatever they say, you believe, you follow. I try to show everybody their fair amount of respect, but let's be honest. I haven't found anybody that I've had to bow down my will to theirs, because I haven't found anybody that impressive anywhere. They say the legend where you go and you find that secret old man in the cave, the mystic, who tells you that secret story of truth. That secret story of the mysteries gives you the word, tells you who you truly are. Everybody knows those legends. I've traveled the world looking for that guy, try to find a scholar, try to find a mystic, try to find some guru. I never really found anybody like that. I found a few scholars who were good people. I found once in a while somebody who really got me to think. But somebody who could tell me the story from beginning to end, so that I truly understood once and for all. That's a legend, brothers and sisters. I don't think that legend of the old man really exists. What kind of story am I telling you, brothers and sisters? Have you figured it out yet? I start to think, what if I try to make a little bit of difference? Now the sheikhs are asking me, do the translation kind of regularly, and now I'm thinking, what if I start making a difference and people are doing stuff on computers, and I'm starting to invest in real estate, and I'm starting large-scale real estate projects and building mansion-style houses, and I'm applying for hundreds of $1,000s worth of loans, and I'm still going to law school, and I'm starting to get involved in the masjid again, and starting to give the translation kind of regularly, and the sheikh starting to ask me, we want you to do the translation of the sermons. What? We want you to do the translation of the sermon. I say, no, there's got to be somebody more qualified. You see, the sermon's now being given in Arabic because we've got the visiting sheikh here, and then somebody reads the translation. Why don't you start reading it? The sheikh wants you to be the guy. So I kind of feel bad because it's the sheikh. He's asking me, so I say, okay, fine. I said, I can't do the translation, right? I mean, I'm really not that knowledgeable. You give me the sheikh's speech in handwritten chicken scratch Arabic, I probably can't even read it. I'm not an Arab. I'm from over here, you know what I'm saying? I studied Arabic. I need some solid, nice print. Right? I've got a lot of books. I don't actually read them all. I'm thinking in my mind, Sheikh, you didn't ever give me back my book yet. Why didn't you give me back my book? Huh, Sheikh? You borrowed my book and you never gave me back my book. Brothers and sisters, I'm one of those book guys. I've got books, and then I don't like to let anybody borrow my books. Forget about lending books. No way does anybody lend my books. I'm one of those guys. You want to borrow a book? No way. You come over to my house and you can read it with me and we'll sit down and discuss it, but a book doesn't leave my house. The Sheikh asked me for the book, so I didn't refuse him, but I gave him the book and now he's not giving me my book back. I mean, that's in the back of my head, but anyway, yeah, I'm telling the Sheikh, I can't do this translation. You got to get somebody to translate, then I can read the English maybe, So I start reading the translation of the sermons on Friday. I get a crazy thought in my head. Brothers and sisters, I've been hiding for so long, and I've been running for so long, and I've been hoping that my dad's going to give me some wisdom, and my dad's alive, but he's not with me, and I'm not getting the benefit of his wisdom, and I'm supposed to figure out this all by myself, and I'm tired of running and tired of being scared, and I'm not even a part of the problem. Maybe I should be a part of the solution? But the whole world's thinking you're the enemy, Brother Salim. You're a Muslim. You're a follower of the Prophet Muhammad, and the world's getting ready for World War III and the East-West conflict, and, the high terror alert for the Muslims. They're coming to get us. They're coming out of the woodwork. They're awakening, man. You better pick which side you're on. The rest of the world is saying they're at war with America. Well, we're in America, and that's not the way it really is, although they're treating us like we're the enemy. I mean, they haven't got all Karamatsu on us yet, brothers and sisters. They haven't interned us yet, but it feels like it could be any day sometimes.